Long before Europe's medieval kingdoms rose, an empire in East Africa shone brighter than any crown, the Empire of Axum. Hidden in the highlands of what is now Ethiopia, it became a beacon of trade, culture, and faith. This was a civilization both mighty and mysterious, a testament to Africa's ancient glory. For centuries, its story was overshadowed, a whisper in the annals of history. But today, we journey back in time to uncover the secrets of this hidden empire, a power that once connected continents and shaped the course of the ancient world. Join us as we explore the rise and fall of Axum, the city of obelisks and kings. Axum wasn't just a city. It was a symbol of ingenuity and ambition. Nestled in the fertile highlands, its strategic location was its greatest asset. Surrounded by lush lands perfect for agriculture and protected by mountain passes, Axum commanded the vital trade routes of the Red Sea. Imagine a bustling crossroads where the world came to trade. Axumite ships, masterfully built and navigated, sailed to the great powers of the time. They reached the shores of Egypt, traded with the prosperous kingdoms of Arabia, journeyed to the distant lands of India, and even docked in the ports of the mighty Roman Empire. This wasn't just a remote African kingdom. It was a global hub, a connector of worlds. Its position made it not only wealthy, but also incredibly influential. The wealth that flowed through Axum was legendary. Gold from the African interior, precious ivory carved by skilled artisans, and fragrant frankincense and myrrh highly prized in religious rituals across the ancient world. All these treasures passed through Axum's vibrant markets. The city's merchants were cosmopolitan, speaking multiple languages to broker deals with traders from across the sea. They exchanged not only goods but also ideas, philosophies, and technologies, making Axum a melting pot of cultures. With this immense wealth came undeniable power. The kings of Axum were so influential that they minted their own coins, a practice reserved for the most powerful empires. These coins, crafted from gold, silver, and bronze, were engraved with symbols of their authority, crosses representing their faith and crowns symbolizing their royal might. Even today, the most striking testament to Axum's power are the colossal obelisks that pierce the Ethiopian sky. Carved from single massive blocks of granite, these stelae stand as silent giants, some towering over 20 meters high. They are feats of engineering that still baffle modern experts. These weren't just decorative monuments. They were sacred markers, believed to be the guardians of eternity, marking the graves of kings and nobles. Every line and symbol painstakingly carved into their surfaces by ancient hands tells a story. They speak of immense pride, of a divine connection claimed by their rulers, and of an empire that believed itself destined for greatness. They are a powerful physical link to a past where giants walked the earth. Axum holds a unique place in history as one of the first great empires to embrace Christianity. This conversion happened long before most of Europe's kings turned to the new faith. In the 4th century, King Azana, a powerful and visionary ruler, was inspired by Christian teachings spreading along the trade routes. He made a momentous decision, declaring his empire officially Christian. This act fundamentally transformed Axum's identity and its future. Churches were built, some of which are said to still stand, their ancient stones echoing with centuries of prayer and history. From that day forward, Ethiopia became a bastion of Christianity, a land of unwavering faith that has remained unbroken for over 1,700 years. A legacy that began in the heart of Axum. Axum's influence was not confined to its highlands. It was a dominant maritime power. Its formidable fleets controlled the Red Sea, the most important waterway connecting the Mediterranean world with the riches of the East. They established the bustling port city of Obelisks on the coast, a cosmopolitan metropolis where sailors from Egypt, Arabia, Persia, and India met under the flag of Axum. It was a place of incredible exchange. African gold was traded for Chinese silk. Ivory from the savannah was bartered for spices from the Indian subcontinent. But the most profound exchange was that of faith for fame. As Axum's ships carried goods across the sea, they also carried its reputation as a Christian kingdom, a beacon of piety and power in an ever-changing world. But like all great empires, Axum's golden age could not last forever. A combination of factors led to its gradual decline. The world around it was changing. Global trade routes began to shift away from the Red Sea, diminishing the wealth and influence of its ports. The climate, too, began to change, leading to exhausted soil and agricultural decline in its once fertile highlands. To compound these problems, growing conflicts with neighboring kingdoms strained its resources and military. Slowly, the great port of Agilis fell silent. The minting of Axum's once famous coin ceased. The mighty power that had once rivaled Rome and Persia began to fade, its story slowly receding from the center of the world stage and into the realm of legend. Though the Empire of Axum faded, its legacy was never truly lost. It lived on, deeply embedded in the culture, art, and soul of Ethiopia. The spirit of Axum's master builders and devout faith found new expression centuries later. Its descendants, carrying on the tradition of monumental stonecraft and religious devotion, created the incredible rock-hewn churches of Lalibela. These magnificent structures, carved directly from the living rock of the mountains, are a direct continuation of the Axumite spirit. They are a testament to the same engineering genius and unwavering faith that raised the great obelisks. The echoes of Axum still ring through the Ethiopian highlands, a cultural and spiritual inheritance that continues to define the nation today. The mystery of the obelisks continues to captivate archaeologists and historians. How did an ancient civilization, centuries before the invention of modern machinery, manage to quarry, transport, and erect these monolithic stones? Some of the stelae weigh hundreds of tons. Some scholars believe that sophisticated and long-lost engineering techniques were used, involving complex systems of ramps, levers, and manpower. Others suggest that the sheer will and divine inspiration of a devout people guided their hands, achieving what seems impossible. Whatever the method, the obelisks of Axum remain unshaken, eternal symbols of Africa's forgotten golden age and a profound testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Today, the ruins of Axum whisper stories of kings and faith, of merchants and miracles. Visiting this ancient site feels like stepping into a different world, a place where history is not just read in books but felt in the very air. Axum was never just an isolated empire. It was a bridge between worlds. From the highlands of Ethiopia to the ports of the Roman Empire, from the deserts of Arabia to the shores of India, Axum connected civilizations. It was a place where Africa met the world, not as a subject, but as an equal, a leader, and a source of wonder. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more explorations into our world's forgotten histories. Empires rise and they fall, their cities turning to dust and their names fading from memory. But Axum, the city of the obelisks, still stands a silent, powerful reminder that Africa's light once helped lead the ancient world.